Hey guys, it's Matty Miller with Pursuit Real Estate. Hope everybody's doing well. And it is that time of the year again. While the weather's warming up and the flowers are blooming, also, so are the bugs. They are coming out in droves this time of the year. So typically, once we get into early spring, we do see an increase in bug activity, whether it be ants marching in your kitchen. That was a pun. Yes, I understand it was kind of not funny, but also funny. Mosquitoes are going to start to all of a sudden show up around your patio. Maybe you left your screen door open. And of course, the infamous palmetto bug will definitely make an appearance here soon. So this video is just a quick crash course. And if you're a homeowner, a tenant, a property owner, just kind of what to be prepared for as we enter into early spring and the peak of bug activity and all that comes with that. All right, so a couple things to be aware of and what bugs kind of get attracted to. And number one is cleanliness is kind of key. So if you want to avoid having any type of insects or bugs in your house, first and foremost, just keep things clean. Bugs are attracted to warmer spaces. They're attracted to food. If you leave things in your sink that you're not washing, if you leave open food on the counter, they're going to find that stuff. They'll come from miles away to find a cookie crumble on your counter. So if you're wiping things off and keeping things clean, that will definitely help. Another thing that I like to tell people all the time, and most of the time it's pretty simple. I do this personally at my house. You can kind of do DIY pest control. Ortho, you can buy a bottle of Ortho Home Defense Pest Control at Lowe's or Home Depot or Ace Hardware, name your hardware store, for I think like $14, and it'll last you probably at least 2 or 3 sprays. During the summertime, I personally treat my house 3 or 4 times throughout the course of the summer, and we typically don't have any issues. You just kind of spray it around the outside and the barriers, and that typically keeps things down. Of course, we find one. We do live in Florida. It is a large hot swamp for the most part, so you cannot avoid any type of insects. But if you do want to treat your house a little bit more, or treat your rental property, or treat your own home, by all means, go get some Ortho. Keep it around there. As far as mosquitoes are concerned, any kind of standing water, just try to keep that stuff away. A lot of times people have gutters that aren't cleaned out, and that's where they'll actually lay eggs into, which seems kind of crazy. Try to keep your vegetation trimmed back from your house too, and that way they don't crawl on your house. So that's another thing. So if you're a tenant and you have a property where your vegetation you feel like is growing on your home, please let us know. And Mr. Homeowner, we will obviously let you know too if we need to trim those back to kind of help with that bug preventative maintenance, if you will. Lastly we also do professional pest control, of course. That's the other option that we obviously have on the property management side. If you need a referral, let us know. We have a couple partners who we've used in the past to certainly help bigger issues, maybe not so much preventative stuff, but if you have an infestation or a common history of pest controls, maybe you live by the water and you need something a little bit stronger, we definitely do have professional pest control as well. One other thing to hit on too, a lot of the times in the springtime, we also see termite swarms start to hit. So if you don't have a termite bond on your rental property or your personal home, when you see maybe some wings flying around, not flying around or sitting around, that's a sign that you could have some termites in there. Hopefully it's a small swarm, but you will typically see that actually happen. You can physically see termites at times. Not all the time, but a termite bond is going to go a long way for peace of mind. If you're not familiar with what a termite bond is, please let us know as well. So again, a lot of stuff going on. It is bug season. It's almost unavoidable. You're not necessarily going to be bug free, but as you can be proactive with doing stuff around the house that can help. If you guys have any questions, more concerns about your rental property, your home that you just purchased, or any of those things where you're a tenant and you work with us as well, and you got an issue going on at your place, please let us know. We're more than happy to help and advise you on what to do. But my name is Matty Miller with Pursuit Real Estate, and hope you guys have a bug-free spring and summertime. Take care.